Hi, I'm Robert James, and welcome to the International School of Gemology's 2013 Rush to Plush trip. I'm sitting here in front of one of the most beautiful gemstones in the world that comes from Plush, Oregon. This is the Plush, Oregon Sunstone. And we took a trip there in August of 2013, and we wanted to show you some slides of our trip and give you an idea of the excitement that there is in actually being able to mine Oregon Sunstone for yourself. So what we're going to do is just kind of take you on a little walking tour through some slides of our show to give you an idea of just how much fun and how rewarding it can be to actually go over to the Plush Oregon Sunstone mines for yourself, but to also to give those who did not get to travel with us an idea of what all we were able to see and some of the fun things that we experienced. So we're going to be talking about this particular sunstone first, and then we're going to take you on a little tour of our few days that we had out of the Oregon High Desert with the Plush Oregon Sunstone. So hold on just a minute, we're going to do a little bit of a reset here, and I'm going to give you a tour of one of the most fun weekends you can have mining gemstones for yourself. Let's just start with this sunstone. This is a beautiful sunstone. It's big. You can see from the size of it. I'm holding it between my fingers like I always photograph these. This is a late evening sun photograph, but look at the intensity of the color. This is from the Sunstone Butte, the old Panna mine. Dave and Tammy came down to the Dust Devil. We had a little meeting Saturday night, and he had this as one of his pocket rocks. Everybody carries one of their big rocks, one of the big sunstones in their pockets, and like to show it off. This is an incredible specimen from the Sunstone Butte. They have gotten to the point that they do not allow fee digging. They have commercial contracts for virtually everything they can produce, which has been something, a good development that's happened for the economy and certainly for the business there in the Plush area. And the folks at Sunstone Butte are doing a wonderful job. But Dave let me photograph this stone. I wanted to start out with it because it is such an incredible example of the beauty and the potential size of the Plush Oregon Sunstone. The drive up to the Plush Sunstone area is beautiful. You're driving through 11 million year old lava flows. These are lava flows that happened from fissures in the earth many millions of years ago, and they were all faulted up and pushed up, and so you have all these plateaus. And then you get out into the high desert plain, and it's a pretty rough living out here. You're pretty well isolated. You're at least 30 miles away from the nearest small town of Plush. No phones, no water, no services. It's a tough place to try to make a living. But fortunately for us, there is a very tough crew of people that have set up mines out there and are mining the Oregon Sunstone. Here you're looking at the Double Eagle mine with John and Debbie Aldrich, two of our very good friends. They have set up an outstanding mining operation at the Double Eagle number 16. It's very well run, very well organized, and produces very well. The majority of the study specimens that we have here, as far as the rough and a lot of the cut, have come from the Double Eagle mine. And it's just an outstanding operation, great people running it. John took time and gave us a tour. We had the tour group that we sort of caravanned out to the mines from Plush and picked people up along the way. And John always does a wonderful job with showing us all the various aspects of mining Oregon Sunstone, the qualities, how difficult it can be, and he actually led us into some of the areas for a tour that folks don't normally get to see. We did take our traditional group photograph here at the Double Eagle. This is not all the people. We had people coming in and going all weekend long, but this is the group that we had on Friday morning, and it was a great group, and we had a wonderful reception from the Aldriches and the Double Eagle number 16. We next went to the Dust Devil mine. We had lunch there on Friday, and then it rained Friday afternoon, but Saturday morning was beautiful. And the nice thing about the Dust Devil, they do have the belt run there. They've got the processing of the ore, and they run it across a belt, and they actually, if they're fee digging, you can get into the virgin production ore, and it comes off the belt, and they let you go to the belt run, and you can actually stand there and just pick off the stones. Everybody has a belt run, and then everybody else helps them pick to make sure nothing is missed. Everybody helps each other out there, and here we are all lined up. a belt run. The Dust Devil actually has donated the production of one of the belt runs to the ISG as a fundraiser for some of our testing and things that we are doing. But this is how you find the Oregon Sunstone at the Dust Devil. And here I am on the left, and here's Don Buford. Don's going through the production of this one belt run. This is about 3 yards of earth that is processed into processed ore and then comes down the belt. And here is what we found from that one belt run. It was a beautiful collection, and quite frankly, it's a wonderful cross-section of the Oregon Sunstone. You can see on the upper left the reds, and then on the right, this is the champagnes, the schillers, and all the various other colors. The champagnes and the schillers are actually going to become one of the most popular gemstones coming out of there. The reds and greens are very unusual, they're very collectible, and they're very rare, and they are somewhat expensive. But the real Oregon Sunstone that you're looking at is going to be the sunstone, the champagne and the schillers, that has the brilliance. When these are faceted properly, they can be as brilliant as a diamond. That was from the Double Eagle number 16. This is from Dust Devil, and you can see just in this plate with just a fluorescent light over it that we used for this photograph, the brilliance of these stones. And this is actually the brilliance of the Oregon Sunstone, is going to be these champagne and sun-looking colors that you see in this. And then, of course, what everyone also looks for, because of the rarity and the value, is going to be the reds and greens. And here you can see just how unique each stone is. This is why we knew there was a problem with all the Tibet Andesine claims and all those expedition claims to Tibet, that those were all bogus, because all those stones were the same. In reality, a copper-bearing feldspar is going to be like what you see here. Every stone is going to be a little bit different, and the color intensities and the color locations and the formations of the crystals are all going to be unique and different, and that is what we find in the Oregon Sunstone only. It's nowhere else in the world can you find this. And we also had some fun. This is the outhouse at Dust Devil. There's no facilities out there, but they try to make it as civil as they can. This is the outhouse at Dust Devil. Strangely enough, even though we're 30 miles away from the closest small town of Plush, you can get a cell phone signal if you stand just right outside the outhouse. Here Shelley is trying to get a cell phone signal. You've got to stand in the right place and hold your phone just right. And of course the folks at the Spectrum Mine had to get some attention, so they made this sign to go under the Double Eagle number 16 direction sign. We have problems with Spectrum Mine mainly because they have been shut down over safety issues, and they control where feed diggers are able to dig. In other words, they have a high producing area and a lower producing area, and they put feed diggers in the lower producing areas. And we simply don't we don't endorse that, because you know, the Double Eagle mine, the Double Eagle number 16 and the Dust Devil mine lets everyone dig in the virgin ore, the virgin primary producing ore coming from those mines. And that's why we have such beautiful stones coming from Double Eagle and Dust Devil mine, and why we are able to show such incredible specimens coming from these mines. And that is why we strongly recommend the Dust Devil mine and Double Eagle number 16 if you go to Plush, Oregon and want to feed dig some of the beautiful Oregon Sunstone. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of our weekend. It was a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. We got to interact with a lot of fun people, meet a lot of exciting people in the industry. And of course, we got to mine our own Oregon Sunstone from there in the Plush, Oregon mines. I want to invite you, if you're interested in the study of gemstones, to join us in the International School of Gemology. And you're welcome to join us just to get information. We have a student forums board that's open to the public, and if you have information to share, or if you would like more information about either our program or gemstones, we invite you to join us, because for that type of thing there's no charge. And we do have the lowest tuition rates in the industry and one of the best programs in the study of gemology in the world. So we invite you to join us. We thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time from the International School of Gemology. Thank you.